So check it out. When I was 15 years old, I saw this amazing movie called Hitch. It had Will Smith in it. He seemed to be this ultimate badass who could get any girl that he wanted. And at 15 years old, seeing that movie, I walked away with so many golden nuggets about what I was gonna do to make women like me.
Don't be wondering what she looks like naked. Listen and respond.
Or so I thought. You see, back then, I knew almost nothing about women, and every girl that I actually had a crush on ended up friend zoning me. And so I was curious to see if I watched it again, how would the new me, the Patrick motherfucking James version of me, feel about Hitch now that it's been all these years later? Would I still think that Will Smith is a badass? Would I still think that there's applicable information? And so that's why I feel compelled to make this video today, to call out all the bullshit Hollywood narratives that are in the movie that are ruining men's ideas about what women are actually drawn to in today's dating landscape. So let's get right into it. Here are the top 5 reasons why Hitch ruined my dating life and probably ruined yours too. Reason number 1, the 3-date rule. In the first scene of this movie, Hitch talks about how he only needs 3 dates to help you get a first kiss with any girl.
3 dates is all I need. 3 dates and I'll get you here.
Hollywood really has to ruin everything, don't they? Why on earth would you ever waste 3 dates on a girl that you haven't even kissed yet? Here's the truth. If you are ever waiting 3 dates just to get a first kiss from a girl because you want to be respectful, you want to take things at the right pace, she's gonna write you off and you're gonna land in her dreaded friend zone. And if this triggers you, if this offends you, call me arrogant, call me cocky, just don't call me while I'm making out with your girl that you waited 3 dates to kiss.
This is exactly why falling in love is so goddamn hard.
Reason number 2, the enemy of the movie. You see this guy right here? His name is Vance Munson, and the writers of this movie decided that they were gonna make him the villain of the movie. Why? Because he wanted to sleep with a girl.
Have you ever met someone and you knew right away she was gonna be important to you?
I don't know what it is about her. I just can't get her out of my mind.
He wasn't saying, Hitch, please help me get a first kiss from this girl in 3 dates. He was saying, Hitch, I really like this girl. I wanna see if there's any physical chemistry there. And guess how Hitch reacts? By shaming him in a public restaurant.
I will literally break your shit off.
And then guess what happens to him next? Later on, he actually does end up sleeping with this girl, and this girl's friend, even Mendez, kicks him in the balls in a public space. God, I hate Hollywood. What message do you think this is sending to all the impressionable men watching this movie? And yes, while you may enjoy her company, while you may enjoy building an intense emotional connection with her, if you make sex the enemy, then you, my friend, will never live an abundant sex life. If you love getting friend zoned by girls, continue to think she's not that type of girl. Women just aren't into sex as much as guys are. But understand this. You will never hear about a girl running to her friends and bragging about the guy who didn't sleep with her. Reason number 3, the 90-10 rule.
1 kiss between happily ever after and, oh, he's just some guy.
Oh my God, don't even get me started. See, there's a scene in the movie where Hitch is working with one of his clients and he's giving him a lesson about how to kiss a girl.
You see what I'm doing? Robbing me?
And he teaches him, if you are the man, you have to lean in 90% of the way, and if she approves, then she'll come the other 10% of the way.
90% of the way, and then hold. For how long? As long as it takes for her to come the other 10.
What are you thinking, bro? This is some friend zone BS. First off, you're the man. You're leading this interaction. You should be the one who's approving of her. Second off, rarely if ever do you ever want to be leaning in, looking all extra try hard because you're the one going 90% of the way. If anything, when I'm kissing a girl, especially on a first date, I'm leaning back. I'm playing it cool, and I'm pulling her towards me, essentially making her come 90%, and then I'm gonna go the other 10%. And oftentimes, I'll be the one pulling away from the kiss first as well. Reason number 4, the dating coach himself is whipped.
We've been on 3 dates? That's what's crazy, because I know.
I don't know if you remember this from the movie, but Hitch was sort of a badass at the beginning. I mean, he could approach any girl.
Do you want me to go get them and bring them over here?
No.
But about halfway through the movie, the bullshit starts to seep in because he falls head over heels for just one girl who barely even likes him back.
Just hearing your voice makes me smile.
How are you?
I'm good, I think. Feel a little strange.
And guess what happens next? He rationalizes that he's in love with her.
What do you want, Hitch?
You.
And when she rejects him, he goes as far as to throw himself into oncoming traffic and get hit.
You'll never be fine, and neither will I.
Just to prove that he loves her and that they need to be together.
But here I am, Sarah, falling, and there's only one person that makes me feel like I can fly.
My goodness.
Yeah, I see what you mean. That's pathetic.
And finally, reason number 5 why I absolutely hate this movie is that after all of this, he actually gets the girl.
I love you, and I knew it from the first moment.
I mean, this is the ultimate Hollywood cherry on top. The nice guy gets the girl at the end, his client gets the girl at the end, and they all live happily ever after. You know, Hollywood really could have saved themselves if they would have made the ending more realistic. Like, I would have totally respected the movie way more if they had made Vance Munson the real hero of the movie, where Hitch and all the other guys lose their girl because they were so nice, and Vance Munson ended up with all of their girls.
Vance Munson is a pig.
Now that's a movie worth watching.
Wow.
If you ask me, this was all one giant money scheme, ensuring that Valentine's Day and the bouquet of flowers industry lives to see another decade. So what's my final review? 0 out of 5 stars. But are you really that surprised?